What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So this is a site that some of you have may never seen and probably won't ever see, but we are riding in a 1970 Plymouth Barracuda right now. Actually, some of you might recognize this car if you watch our channel. I fakely tried to buy it when we were messing around making a video a few months ago.
Afford it.
This guy wouldn't sell it to me. But this is my brother-in-law, Neil. We are in Three Rivers, Michigan at the Airfield Drags, and Neil is running this thing down in the slowest class possible here today, and he's gonna have some fun. This is a pretty much stock 340 Cuda. We actually had it on the dyno a few days ago, and I'll show you some of those clips here in a little bit, but we tuned this thing up to make a whopping 245 horse, which is actually fairly impressive for a pretty much original bone stock car. So we are heading up to staging lanes right now. Put a couple cameras on it, but first I'm going to show you some dyno pulls.
Oh, really? Is that was the dyno holding it back? Is that
Yeah, the dyno holding it back.
You want to run it again?
Yeah, let's do it one more time. Happier there.
That one felt good.
You just saying that?
No, it felt good. It felt very powerful.
Very powerful.
Incredibly. Those are the first. Those are 2 and 3.
This just keeps going on and on. Next pull it'll replace this one. Next pull it'll replace this one. It's got them all saved in there, but
yeah. So we're doing better.
I mean, yeah, that's the most we've made, 243 so far. We had that one that was goofy that made 240, but I don't know if you want to go.
Let's the air cleaner off of it.
Are you happy with the timing where it's at then?
I think that's the best timing we got, don't you?
Okay.
6.5 hours later.
I've never been here, so I don't exactly know how this works out, but I'm pretty sure they stage them right here. These are all E-Class cars, I believe. And then send them down an 1/8 mile down the track. I forgot the draggy. I wanted to bring it to see how fast that thing was. I think they give them a little water in the burnout box, and then they take off from right here. So I guess we'll see what happens.
Well, that's good. One win in the books right there. I always assume when I see drag tires like that those guys are gonna be fast. You know, I'm less than 300 horsepower, and I think I've probably had them by quite a bit.
How's it feel to get your first win?
Good. Sweet drag tires, bud.
Alright, so last year he got put in a class that was way faster than his. So this year he's actually in E-Class, which is the slowest class that they got, which fits this thing pretty well since it's all original and there's a lot of race cars out here. I'm gonna end up putting a camera, well, I got one in the car, I'm gonna put one on the car. I'll put the 360 on it and try to get a little bit more footage for you guys. And then I'm gonna go up to the staging lanes this time. Brought the old ground mount so I can ride up there. And I don't know what the rules are and how close I can get a good video of it going down the track, but I'm gonna try to get the best I can. All right, well, they just called our class up, and Neil might only be running one more time because it was raining all this morning and they're only here till 5, and it just took them almost 3 hours to get in through round 1. So what were you saying about the guy in the Fairlane? You raced him last year?
Raced him last year, but I don't know what happened. The car kind of fell on its face and he got away from me, but I don't think it's gonna happen again this year.
We got it tuned up this time. It ain't gonna happen.
Up this time, and a little timid last year, but not gonna be timid this year. So.
You're a pro now.
Yeah, professional drag racer.
All right, they're going. You better get ready. I'll close that other door. I guess we can't count. He's not racing the Fairlane. He is racing the Duster. They run everybody down this airport runway, and then they turn around down there, actually come back to where the finish line is, and get off the racetrack. So actually pretty neat how they're running this.
Boy, it does not take long to heat up in here. I bet it's 85 degrees, 90 degrees inside here. And it doesn't help that I'm in an insulated snowmobile helmet.
What do you think? What happened?
Ran out of power.
Yeah. Did he pull away from you?
Yeah,
You really spun the tires.
I spun the tires a lot, and I tried to stay in it, and it wheel hopped, and I had to let out because I thought the axle was gonna fall out of the back of the car.
That would have been
So
hilarious.
I allowed it a little bit. That's where he got ahead of me, and then he's an automatic. I think just when I stepped in
yeah.
it, you know, just gave him a little extra juice. I don't know what he beat me by, but it wasn't.
We got it on the 360. We'll have to check it out.
We'll check it out on the 360. I would say probably a car, just over a car, maybe. I don't know.
Still not bad.
It wasn't bad. It's fun.
Alright guys, this video is kind of all over the place, but we ended up leaving there. It rained this morning and they didn't get started till very late. They ended up not doing everything that they were going to do. It was supposed to be 2 rounds of, like, I guess qualifying, you would say, practice, and then they were going to do eliminations and have a winner of each class. They had, I don't know, 5 or 6 classes. The rain set them back many hours, and then they had to be out of there by 5 o'clock. So that did not leave much time in between. So they did 2 rounds, and then at the end, it was kind of a free-for-all. Anybody could go to the staging lanes. But by the time we made it back up, staging lanes were packed, and we just decided to load it up and head out. So that is going to wrap up the video of this thing. I'm sorry it's kind of a video thrown together of multiple days. They actually brought this car to me and we tuned on it on the dyno, and I actually had to pull a car off the dyno to be able to put this on. We had a customer's car on there that I was having issues with, so I didn't really film an intro then because we were kind of in a hurry. We were pressed for time. Figured I'd throw this together for you guys. A little bit different style video, not me driving, just out here filming, having fun. I don't think you'll ever see us in another Mopar that's not this car. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do for family. We tried to get him in a GM product, but didn't. As you can see, his Hellcat sitting right there. He is a Mopar guy, and luckily I saved my wife from that, and she is a GM person now. Very nice car. This is something that my father-in-law restored back in the mid-90s. He ended up selling the car, and he had the opportunity to buy the car back, so we actually drove to middle of Pennsylvania, I think, one weekend, and picked the car back up and brought it back here. And then they've just been having fun with it ever since. It's pretty much just a street car. I mean, there's no performance stuff done to it at all. When we had it on the dyno, it came making, I think, 220 was the horsepower it made. We ended up making like 247 with it, was what it left with. And they don't race it. I mean, they did the airport drags that you guys just saw today. Last year, Neil did it. That was his first time, so now he feels a little bit more comfortable in the car. He says it feels a lot better. And yeah, I don't know, maybe we'll get him to bring this thing up to Martin when we do the fast races and see how it actually runs. But that was just fun for them and fun for me to just go hang out all day and watch a bunch of cars. But that's gonna wrap this video up, so thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.